Yo, what's going on YouTube? KingMo, welcome back to another video. And guys, we have a Team of the Year vote. Now, this is what I'm going to be going for my Team of the Year vote, guys. I've been waiting to make this video. I've been waiting for this to come out. This is going to be very, very interesting. Obviously, a lot of people are going to have different takes and whatnot, but I'm going to be showing you guys my take on the Team of the Year vote. And obviously, a lot of people are going to be basing it off FIFA, but I'm going to be basing it off real life, purely off real life, guys. And yeah, so I'm going to actually go for it today. Just right now, we're going to go straight into it, guys. So, in my opinion, I think the best goalkeeper in 2022, in my opinion, was Courtois. I think he's won, obviously, the Champions League. He's won the league with Real Madrid as well. And overall, he's had very, very big games, especially in games that really, really needed to be won. Especially the Champions League final. I mean, the goalkeeper in a Champions League final got a man of the match. So that just goes to show that this guy was absolutely cooking. So for me, I'm going to go with Courtois. Now, defense is actually the hardest bit for me, guys. I'm not going to lie. This is a bit tough. I've got maybe... Oh, guys, okay, I'll be honest. This is the hardest one for me. This is the hardest one. Let me think. Guys. I'm going to go with Cancelo. I think overall, throughout the whole of 2022, Cancelo has been the best fullback in the world, pretty much. Literally, I think he's had a bad World Cup. I think this World Cup he did have a bad time, but other than the World Cup, I think he's been literally consistent, best in the Prem, or top 2, top 3 best fullbacks in the Prem for the last 8-9 months. So definitely, João Cancelo should get in there. Now, this is where it gets a bit interesting. I'm not going to lie. Next pick. Oh, man, this is a bit tough. The thing is, guys, I was going to put Alaba in here. But Alaba is not in the vote. So this is what's really, really like annoying me at the moment. I'm going to go with Van Dijk. Now, I know this is kind of like a... you know what I mean? This is kind of like a... But, I mean, in terms of the centre-back quality... I don't think anyone else really gets in. I think Guardiola had a good World Cup, but I don't really want to put someone in because of only the World Cup. Tomori has been solid. Koulibaly, Theo Hernandez. Well, in terms of centre backs, Ruben Diaz. I mean, I don't know about Ruben Diaz. Thiago Silva is an interesting one as well, and Marquinhos, who I think is very, very good, but he does shy away in the big moments, unfortunately. Guys, my next centre-back choice is between two for me personally. It's between Thiago Silva and Ruben Diaz. But if I'm going to go with another fullback, I'm going to put in Hakimi, guys. I think Hakimi has had a good year with PSG. And obviously the World Cup, Morocco went to the semi-finals. I think overall, Hakimi's had the best year for a right back. Reece James obviously was in form, but he got injured. Trent obviously went to a lot of finals, Champions League final, obviously, and the Cup finals as well, for Liverpool. And obviously, unfortunately, they did lose Champions League final. And yeah, he's just had a lot of stick because of his defending. But I'm gonna go with Hakimi, guys. I think overall, Hakimi's had probably from January 2022 to December 2022, I'm going to go with Hakimi, guys. And now, interestingly enough, guys, I'm actually going to change my mind. I was originally going to go for a centre-back, but I'm actually going to throw in Theo Hernandez, guys. Now, Theo Hernandez, if I'm not mistaken, won the league with AC Milan last season. And then has had a good start to this season as well for AC Milan. Also, World Cup, he was incredible in the World Cup. He actually had... he got into the team of the tournament, and I'm not talking about the FIFA promo. I'm talking about he was actually in the team of the tournament in real life. I think Theo Hernandez deserves it, man. I think he really does deserve it. I think when his brother got injured in the first game of the World Cup, and Theo Hernandez got subbed in, it just completely changed the whole game. And ever since then, him and Mbappe on the left-hand side, they were just a threat, honestly. And I mean, I'm not just doing it based on the World Cup as well. He's been great throughout the whole year. Incredible solo goals he's been scoring. And yeah, man, honestly, I think he's been the best, or if not, probably top 2, top 3 left backs in the world by far. Okay, now into the midfielders, guys. I think the midfield is pretty easy for me. I'm gonna go with De Bruyne as one of my midfielders easily. the most assists in the Premier League right now, and last season, of course. I mean, De Bruyne's De Bruyne, right? There's not much really I can really say about De Bruyne. My other midfield choice is going to be Luka Modric. Luka Modric is 37 years old, 37, and he's just playing like he's 28. He's incredible, man. Honestly, obviously Champions League has been doing well. We went to the semi-finals of the World Cup as well. He had done an upset, or they came third in the World Cup, I should say. Third in the World Cup. So that's back-to-back top 3 World Cup, and also won the Champions League and the league. Was crucial in the Champions League run for Real Madrid. So I'm definitely going to go for Modric, guys. And the last pick for my team, I'm a big fan of Toni Kroos. I think he definitely deserves a shout because he's been good. Well, he accomplished a lot last season, and he's been very good this season as well. But in my opinion, the choice here is going to be Casemiro, guys. Casemiro, for me, is the best CDM in the world. I think normally when Kante is fit, them two are arguing with each other on the best DM in the world. I know a lot of people want to say Rodri, but I mean, guys, people want to say Rodri and Fabinho, and obviously Fabinho dropped off a level, but Casemiro, within the last 5 years, has solidified himself as one of the best DMs in the world. Obviously Kante is amongst that conversation, but yeah, Casemiro, incredible. Had a great season last season. Obviously won the Champions League, won the league as well, and then he moved to Man United, and he's been a great signing. Obviously he had a slow start, but he's been a great signing for Man United, changed the team completely. And the World Cup, he's been amongst one of the best midfielders in the whole of the World Cup, with a big influence for Brazil as well. So yeah, I want to go with this midfield, guys. So far this is my team, and into the attack, which I think is actually the easiest choice, guys. For me personally, I think it's the easiest choice. I'm going to go straight away with Mr. Ballon d'Or himself, Benzema, Ballon d'Or winner. You can't not have a Ballon d'Or winner in the team of the year, guys. It just doesn't make sense. He didn't really have the best, obviously he's been injured, right? So he hasn't really been doing much for the last 3 months, but before that, I mean, this guy was literally like miles clear of everyone else. My second choice, guys, is going to be Kylian Mbappe. Now, I would have loved to have put Neymar in instead of Mbappe, but Mbappe is the guy, man. He's been doing his thing for a long time. He's been contributing so much to PSG last season and this season. Obviously the World Cup, he got, what was it, 8 goals in the whole World Cup. Incredible. And yeah, Golden Boot, World Cup final, hat-trick. I mean, there's not the guys, he's been doing his thing. And the last choice, now we've got a couple options. Obviously Lewandowski's had a decent year, Salah, Son, obviously it's going to be Messi. Messi is going to be the last choice. And now this is my team, guys. So we have Courtois, Hernandez, Cancelo, Van Dijk, Hakimi. I just don't think there was any other centre-back who was really good. Obviously Van Dijk is still a bit of a meaty option, to be honest. I just chose Van Dijk because, I mean, he made it to a lot of cup finals and finals in last season. Hakimi, obviously, Modric, Casemiro, De Bruyne, Mbappe, Benzema, and Messi. Let me know, guys, what your team of the year is in the comment section down below. And hopefully EA release a good team of the year, because I don't want to see some weird options going on. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and peace.